Have you ever stood in your kitchen holding a clove of garlic and thought to yourself, can something this small really make a difference in my life at this stage? After the age of 60, our bodies start speaking to us more clearly. Sometimes it is a quiet ache in the knees. Sometimes it is waking up tired even after a full night's sleep. And sometimes it is just the sense that we are not quite ourselves anymore. But what if I told you that just two simple things, garlic and honey, could begin to change how you feel in just 1 week? Not a new medicine, not a complicated routine, just nature, working gently with your body. In this video, I will guide you through what might happen if you take 1 spoonful of raw honey and crushed garlic every morning for 7 days. And I promise, this is not a gimmick. It is backed by real science, and it is something you can do at home starting tomorrow. So if you have been feeling a little off, a little slower, a little more tired than you used to, stay with me, because this could be the smallest change that makes the biggest difference in how you live, how you move, and how you age, gracefully and on your own terms. 1. A sharper mind, a calmer mind. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room, stood there for a moment, and completely forgotten why you came in? Or maybe you find yourself reaching for a word that used to come easily. It is not serious enough to worry your doctor, but it is just enough to make you wonder, is this what getting older feels like? You are not alone. Many of us experience this quiet kind of forgetfulness as we age, but there is something you can do to support your brain, gently, naturally, and without side effects. Garlic improves blood flow throughout the body, and that includes your brain. Better circulation means more oxygen reaching the parts of your mind that help you think clearly, stay focused, and remember details. Honey, on the other hand, is rich in powerful antioxidants. These protect your brain cells from damage and help reduce inflammation, which is one of the hidden causes of mental fog. Together, garlic and honey form a team, one that nourishes and protects the brain you rely on every single day. Most people start noticing a shift within just a few days. They describe it as a little more alert, less foggy, or even brighter. Not because they suddenly feel young again, but because they feel more present. And after 60, being present, or truly present, is one of the most valuable gifts we can give ourselves. To enjoy a morning conversation without forgetting your point. To read a book and follow the story from beginning to end. To remember a name, a moment, a recipe, a prayer. It all starts here, with 1 clove of garlic and 1 spoonful of honey, taken with intention every morning. You might not notice it on the first day, but by the 3rd or the 4th, your brain might just start thanking you. 2. Your heart, the quiet engine that deserves more love. Think about your heart for a moment. It has been with you since before your very first breath, quietly working, second after second, year after year, without asking for much in return. But as we get older, this faithful engine starts to feel the wear and tear of time. Maybe your blood pressure has crept up. Maybe your cholesterol is higher than it used to be. Or maybe you just feel your heart beating harder than you remember. That is where garlic and honey come in. Not as a cure, but as support. Natural, powerful, and surprisingly gentle. Garlic contains compounds like allicin, which help widen blood vessels and improve circulation. That means your heart does not have to work quite as hard to get blood where it needs to go. It also helps reduce levels of bad cholesterol, the kind that can slowly build up over time and put pressure on your arteries. Honey plays its part too. It helps calm inflammation in your blood vessels, support smoother blood flow, and may even help lower triglyceride levels when used regularly and in moderation. Together, garlic and honey support your heart in the background, not with a bang, but with a quiet, steady rhythm of nourishment. Some people report feeling less tension in their chest. Others say they sleep better or wake up less tired. That is your heart talking. And for once, it is not shouting. It is breathing easy. Now, I know this might sound too simple to be true, but sometimes simple is exactly what the body needs. After the age of 60, it is not about keeping up with youth. It is about helping the parts of you that have worked hardest work a little easier. And your heart, it is at the top of that list. 3. Your immune system, the invisible armor. Let us be honest. After 60, catching a cold is not just a nuisance, it can set you back for weeks. A minor infection that used to pass in a day or two now lingers longer. We recover more slowly. We feel the effects more deeply. That is not weakness. It is just the natural shift that comes with time. But it does not mean we are helpless. Your immune system is your body's invisible armor. And, like any armor, it can either be strong and protective or thin and worn down. This is where garlic and honey step in like quiet bodyguards, reinforcing that shield. Garlic has been used for centuries as a natural antibiotic. Its sulfur-based compounds, especially allicin, are known to fight off harmful bacteria, viruses, and even fungi. Think of garlic as the warrior, active, sharp, going straight to the source of infection. Honey, on the other hand, is the healer. It is packed with antioxidants and has antimicrobial properties of its own. But more than that, it helps soothe the body, calming inflammation and supporting recovery from the inside out. When used together, garlic and honey do not just treat symptoms, they help prevent them. They create an environment in your body where invaders have a harder time taking hold. In fact, a scientific study published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine in 2014 found that the combination of garlic and honey not only reduced inflammation, but significantly boosted the body's immune response. Now think about that. 2 ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen can help your body defend itself, especially when it needs protection most. You do not have to wait for flu season. You do not have to worry every time someone sneezes in the grocery store. With just 1 spoonful a day, you can start building up your defenses naturally, steadily, and without side effects. And when your body knows it is protected, you feel a little more at ease, a little more confident, a little more in control. And after 60, that kind of peace of mind, it is something we all deserve. 4. The skin we're in, a mirror of inner health. Take a moment and think about your skin, not just what it looks like, but how it feels. Is it dry in the winter? Itchy in the evenings? Has it lost some of the glow you used to see in the mirror? These are not just signs of aging. They are signals from within. You see, your skin is your body's largest organ. It reflects what is happening inside in your bloodstream, your digestion, and your immune response. And when something inside is out of balance, your skin often speaks first. This is where garlic and honey become a surprising but powerful skincare team. Let us start with garlic. It is a natural detoxifier. It helps cleanse your blood of toxins, supports liver function, and reduces the kind of internal inflammation that often shows up on the surface in the form of redness, irritation, or dullness. Honey, meanwhile, works from a different angle. It is deeply hydrating, not just when applied to the skin, but when eaten. Its natural sugars and nutrients help retain moisture, promote healing, and support healthy collagen production. When taken together daily, garlic and honey work from the inside out. They help your body eliminate what does not belong and nourish what does. Many people, after just 1 week of consistent use, report skin that feels softer, looks brighter, and shows fewer signs of inflammation or dryness. And while we may no longer chase youthful skin for vanity, there is something powerful about looking in the mirror and seeing health reflected back at you. It is not about looking younger. It is about looking well, looking alive, looking like someone who is taking care of themselves from the inside. So if you have been covering up with scarves or reaching for more lotion every week, maybe try something different this time, something simpler. Let your food be your skincare. Let garlic and honey do what they have done for centuries, bring balance to the surface by healing from within. Because no matter your age, your skin still tells your story. Let it tell one of health, care, and quiet confidence. 5. Breathing easy again. There is something sacred about taking a deep breath, the kind that fills your lungs completely and leaves you feeling light and steady. But for many of us over 60, breathing becomes less effortless. Whether it is due to past smoking, allergies, asthma, or simply aging lungs, our breath begins to shorten. And with it, so does our sense of freedom. Garlic and honey can play a beautiful role in restoring that freedom. Let us start with garlic. Its natural compounds, including allicin, help reduce inflammation in the airways. That means easier airflow, less tightness in the chest, and improved lung function over time. For people with mild respiratory issues, garlic can gently open the bronchial passages, helping you breathe more fully, especially in the mornings or in cold weather. Honey, meanwhile, is like a balm. It coats the throat, soothes irritation, and helps calm coughing. It also has mild antimicrobial properties, which means it can help fight off infections in the upper respiratory tract. Together, this combination is like a daily tonic for your lungs. It does not replace your inhaler or your doctor's advice, but it supports your system, making each breath just a little smoother, a little deeper. Some people notice fewer coughing fits after meals. Others find it easier to sleep through the night without waking up dry or congested. You might not notice the change on the first day, but by day 5 or 6, you may find yourself standing by an open window, taking in a full breath, and realizing you have not done that in a while. That kind of small victory can shift your whole day, because breath is life. And when you can breathe easier, you move easier, you speak easier, you live easier. So if you have been feeling tight in the chest or always clearing your throat, consider giving your lungs a little love, the kind that comes from your kitchen, not a pharmacy. Just garlic, just honey, just 1 week, and you might find the air tastes better than you remember. 6. A happy gut is a happy life. Let's talk about something many people avoid, digestion. Not the most glamorous subject, I know, but for those of us past 60, it becomes part of our daily awareness. A little bloating here, a skipped day there, or that heavy, sluggish feeling after even a simple meal. It is one of those quiet discomforts we learn to live with. But deep down, we know it does not have to be this way. You see, digestion is not just about food. It is about energy, mood, and how we feel in our own bodies. And when your digestive system is happy, you feel it in every part of your day. Garlic and honey, once again, can become powerful partners in restoring balance where your body needs it most. Let us begin with garlic. Garlic is known for its prebiotic properties, which means it feeds the good bacteria living in your gut. These beneficial bacteria help break down food, absorb nutrients, and even support your immune system. When these microbes are nourished, everything works better, from bowel regularity to energy production. Garlic also has natural antibacterial effects, which can help gently reduce the overgrowth of bad bacteria or yeast that might be causing bloating, gas, or discomfort. Now let us bring honey into the picture. Honey, especially raw and unfiltered honey, is also a natural prebiotic, but more than that, it soothes the gut lining. It can help reduce inflammation in the stomach, ease symptoms of acid reflux, and support the body's ability to digest food more efficiently. It is gentle, calming, and comforting, like a warm hand on the belly. When taken together first thing in the morning, a small spoonful of honey mixed with freshly crushed garlic, this combo gives your digestive system a clean start. Within just a few days, many people report less bloating. They feel lighter after meals. Their appetite feels more balanced. And for those who have struggled with irregularity, things begin to move more smoothly and more naturally. There's even a hidden benefit many do not expect. When digestion improves, your mood often improves with it. Science now confirms what our elders always knew: the gut and the brain are deeply connected. A calm belly often leads to a calmer mind. So, if your stomach has been giving you quiet signals, if you have grown used to discomfort that you think is just part of aging, maybe it is time to listen more closely. A small step like this, garlic and honey each morning, could be the beginning of a new chapter in how you feel after every meal, how you rest at night, and how you carry your body each day. Because when your gut is happy, life just flows a little easier. 7. Energy without the coffee cup. Let me ask you something honest. Have you ever woken up after a full night's sleep and still felt tired, not exhausted, not sick, just not quite there? Like your battery only charged halfway overnight? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. One of the most common things people over 60 experience, even those in good health, is a drop in natural energy. And most of us respond the same way. Another cup of coffee, maybe a sugary snack, anything to give us a boost. But that boost often comes with a crash and a cycle that leaves us even more depleted. What if there were another way? What if your energy came from within? Slow, steady, and natural? Garlic and honey can support that kind of energy. Not the quick jolt, but the long-lasting kind. Let us start with garlic. One of its lesser-known benefits is its ability to improve circulation. When blood flows more freely through your body, every cell receives more oxygen. Your muscles, your brain, even your skin feel more alive. That increased oxygen means better stamina, quicker recovery, and yes, more consistent energy throughout the day. And then there's honey. Honey is nature's fuel. Its natural sugars are easily absorbed and used by your body without the sudden spike and crash that comes from processed sugar. It gives you clean energy, especially when taken on an empty stomach. More importantly, honey supports adrenal health. Your adrenal glands are responsible for managing stress and energy. And when they are overworked or undernourished, you feel it as fatigue, brain fog, and lack of motivation. Together, garlic and honey give your body what it needs to feel awake, not just up, but mentally alert, physically ready, emotionally balanced. After just a week, many people report something subtle but powerful. They no longer need that second cup of coffee. They are more productive in the morning. They move through the day without dragging their feet. And perhaps most beautifully, they end the day with energy still left for a walk, a conversation, a good book. Imagine that, having enough energy to enjoy the little things again. Because after 60, we are not chasing youth. We are honoring our energy. And with the right support, even just a spoonful a day, your body can remember how it feels to move with ease, to wake up feeling ready, and to fall asleep feeling fulfilled, not by pushing hard, but by nourishing better. Science backing. Why garlic and honey actually work. By now, you might be thinking, all of this sounds good, but is there any real science behind it? That is a fair question, and the answer is yes. Let us take a closer look at what researchers have found as some not legends, not old wives' tales, but peer-reviewed science. In the year 2014, a study published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine investigated the combined effects of garlic and honey on human health. What they found was striking. This natural duo significantly boosted immune system response, reduced inflammation, and helped the body fight off bacteria and viruses more effectively. Why does this happen? Garlic contains powerful sulfur-based compounds like allicin, which act as natural antimicrobials. These compounds can kill or slow down the growth of harmful microbes, from common colds to more stubborn infections. Garlic also helps regulate immune cell activity, ensuring your system stays alert but not overactive. Honey, on the other hand, is rich in antioxidants, especially flavonoids and phenolic acids. These antioxidants protect your body at the cellular level, reducing the oxidative stress that contributes to aging, inflammation, and chronic disease. Even more, honey contains enzymes that help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently, giving you more value from every meal. And when taken together, researchers found that garlic and honey did not just work, they worked better together. Their combined properties seem to amplify each other, boosting immunity, supporting digestion, and improving cardiovascular health all at once. So no, this is not a trend. It is not a gimmick. It is nature backed by knowledge. And it is something you can feel good about putting into your body every single day. Because the most powerful medicine is often the simplest. And science is finally catching up to what generations before us already knew. How to incorporate garlic and honey into your daily life. Practical guide. Now, let us make it real. You have heard the benefits. You believe in the possibility. But how do you actually do this? Why, without turning your kitchen upside down. Here's the good news. You do not need to change everything. Just a few small steps done consistently can make all the difference. Let us start with the easiest routine. 1. The morning tonic. 1-minute ritual. Each morning, take 1 fresh clove of garlic, crushed or finely chopped. 1 teaspoon of raw, unprocessed honey. Let the crushed garlic sit for 10 minutes before mixing it with honey. This activates the allicin, the key compound in garlic. Then, swallow it like a spoonful of medicine, ideally on an empty stomach. Some people chew. Some chase it with warm water. Find what works for you. This one habit alone can kickstart your day with more energy, better digestion, and a stronger immune system. 2. Cooking with garlic, the easy way. Garlic fits into almost every dish you already love. Add minced garlic to stir-fried vegetables. Toss chopped garlic with olive oil before roasting root vegetables. Start your soups and stews with a base of garlic and onions. Add crushed garlic to your homemade salad dressings for a rich, earthy kick. Tip: after chopping garlic, always let it rest for at least 10 minutes before cooking. This preserves more of its health benefits. 3. Sweeten with honey in unexpected ways. Honey is not just for tea. Try mixing honey into plain Greek yogurt for a healthy dessert, drizzling honey over oatmeal or whole grain toast, stirring honey into lemon water for a soothing drink, combining honey with mustard for a natural salad dressing, and for an extra health boost, sprinkle in crushed walnuts, rich in omega-3s and brain-protective compounds. 4. Try a garlic honey marinade. Mix 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 clove of garlic minced, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, a squeeze of lemon. Use it as a marinade for baked chicken or salmon. It is delicious, and yes, still full of those same health benefits. 5. Snack smart. Garlic honey walnuts. Here is a creative idea. Toss raw walnuts with minced garlic and honey. Add a pinch of sea salt. Roast in the oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Now you have a heart-healthy, brain-boosting snack you can eat anytime. This is not about strict diets or hard changes. It is about adding something simple and healing into the rhythm of your day. A small spoonful, a small shift, a big impact. Because the best health decisions are the ones you can actually stick with. And when it tastes this good, you just might look forward to it. The smallest change, the greatest gift. By now, you have heard the benefits. You have walked with me through the power of garlic and honey, not just as ingredients, but as quiet helpers in the journey of aging well. So let us take a breath and remember the heart of it all. We are not chasing miracles. We are choosing moments, moments of clarity, strength, ease, and connection. Moments when our bodies feel less like burdens and more like homes again. Just 1 week, just one spoonful a day. And in return, you may find a mind that thinks a little clearer, a heart that beats a little easier, a breath that comes a little deeper, a body that moves with a little more grace, and a spirit that feels just a little more alive. Because aging is not about fading. It is about finding new rhythms, new strength, new ways to care for the life you have built. Garlic and honey are not magic, but they are ancient wisdom, and maybe, just maybe, that is exactly what we need more of. So if this message speaks to you, if you feel even a small spark of curiosity, then give it a try. 7 days. That is all. And when you do, listen to your body. It will tell you what is changing. It always does. If we slow down enough to hear it. If this video meant something to you, even just a little, share it with someone you care about, a friend, a sibling, your partner. Sometimes the best gift we can give is knowledge that heals. And if you try this garlic and honey routine, come back in 7 days. Let me know how you feel. Your story might just be the spark for someone else. Because here at the Elders Insight, we do not just age, we grow, we learn, we take care of ourselves and of each other. Thank you for spending your time with me today.